जय हिंद दोस्तों। स्टेनोमेट इजी पर आपका स्वागत है। स्टार्ट करते हैं इंग्लिश का एक और डिक्टेशन 80 वर्ड प्रति मिनट की स्पीड से। रेडी, स्टार्ट। द लास्ट 2 years have been difficult for the world economy on account of the pandemic, repeated waves of infection, supply chain disruptions, and more recently, global inflation have created particularly challenging times for policy making. The government of India, as mentioned in the Economic Survey 2021-22, opted for a strategy that provided a flower bed cushioning the impact on vulnerable sections of society and the business sector. It then pushed through a significant increase in capital expenditure on infrastructure to build back together demand, as well as aggressively implemented supply side measures to prepare the economy for the sustained long term expansion. This flexible and multi-layered approach is partially based on an agile framework that used feedback loops and the monitoring of real-time data. According to the survey, the year ahead is well poised for a boost in private sector investment, with the financial system in a good position to provide support to the revival of economy. Agriculture and allied sectors have been the least impacted by the pandemic and are expected to grow by 3.9% in 2021-22 after growing by 3.6% in the previous year. The industrial sector went through a sharp rebound from a contraction of 7% in 2020-21 to an expansion of 11.8% in this financial year. The manufacturing, construction, and mining subsectors went through the same swing, although the utilities segment experienced a more muted cycle as basic services such as electricity and water supply were mentioned even at the height of the national lockdown. The survey states that the services sector has been hit the hardest by the pandemic. This sector is estimated to grow by 8.2% this financial year, following last year's 8.4% contraction. The survey points out that the financial sector is always a possible area of stress during turbulent times. However, India's capital markets have done exceptionally well and have allowed record mobilization of risk capital of Indian companies. Stop.